Okay, good morning everyone and welcome to today's Coffee Break Learning webinar. We're delighted to be joined by Laurie from Holyrood Secondary today. So the session is being recorded so you can access it at a later date. And also if you have any questions throughout, please pop it into the chat. So I'll turn the mic off just now and hand you over to Laurie.
Hi everybody, good morning. Thank you very much for joining me here. I know it's shaping up to be a busy week for everybody, so I appreciate your time. This morning I'm going to go through how we've used Clips, which is a free app for your Glasgow City Council iPads, or of course you can get it on an iPhone. We've used this as a department since, sorry, I should have said I'm an art teacher. We've used this as a department since the beginning of lockdown. A small disclaimer, I haven't actually ever used it prior to that, so in no way an expert. And also, when you're in Teams presenting, Clips doesn't have any functionality. So today the images and clips that I'm going to show you are pre-recorded, but afterwards I'll obviously be able to answer any questions that you've got in the chat. And also I'm happy to share this presentation with anybody who wants it, and then you can go back through some of the bits and pieces yourself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some snippets of how we've used it, both as a department and how some of our young people have used it. I'm going to go through some of the basic features and then we're going to build a little video together as well. So one of the things we've really enjoyed about using Clips is we've used it to make quite a lot of how-to videos, different drawing techniques and things like that. You can illustrate still photos, which has been really useful. You can also add in filmed footage. And one of the main benefits we found is you can add comments or highlights over the top of your filmed footage. So some advantages of Clips. Teachers can create short, upbeat instructional videos. Young people can use it to showcase learning, present their understanding of key concepts, and it allows them choice of how they would like to express themselves. So they can express themselves in ways that they might struggle to do on paper, so no writing required. One of the activities we gave to our S1s last week was to film a video interview with an artist of their choice. And I'm just going to show you the little Clips movie that we'd made to show them as an example. So I'll not go through the whole thing with you, but that's a example. Some of the images and videos that we got back from our pupils there, and I'm going to show you one that was particularly cute. Okay. We've also used it to explain remotely to our young people how to use certain different apps on their iPads. In Holyrood, we've had the iPads rolled out since post-Christmas, but there's still a lot of things we're asking young people to do with them that they maybe haven't had experience of doing in class. So this was a short film that we've made to show them how to use the app Explain Everything. So our young people have told us that they found that extremely useful to have the wee videos to help them when they're doing their their work from home. So I'm going to run through some of the basics of the Clips app to start with. So there it is on your iPad, and you would open it up. Where are your projects stored? So all of your projects are stored up in the top left of the screen as you open it. It names them by the date that you've created them, but you can tap the 3 wee dots at the right-hand side there to rename them to anything that suits for you. And also you can obviously create a new one. How to add photos or videos. So you would go into your camera option there, and that will let you record directly, take a photo of something in front of you, or you can turn the camera around and use it in a selfie mode. Also, you can use pre-recorded video or images straight from your library. So if you tap that button, it takes you right into your photo library and you can select anything that you have in there. So once you've got your image, how do we record it? So just that big pinky red button, press and hold, and that will, you can see the image appearing along the bottom of the timeline there. You can slide up for continuous recording if you're doing a lengthy piece of footage, and then you would just tap to stop. If you speak whilst holding the record button, it creates instant voiceover to accompany your image. So today what we're going to do as an art teacher, I've an obsession with washing paintbrushes. So I'm going to run you through a small video that I've made to show the young people in my class how to wash their paintbrushes. So we're going to work on creating a welcome title, and then I'm going to show you how to do a video title. I'm going to show you how to label a diagram, and then we're going to create 5 different steps with different parts of footage. So adding still images. So go into your library, select the image that you wish to add, and then tap and hold the record button, and again you'll see it appearing in the timeline at the bottom there. We're going to add a wee emoji to that recorded clip, so the special effects star appears there, just tap that, and it brings up a variety of options. It has all the emojis that any normal Apple product would, so you can scroll through and select what you'd like. Today I'm going to add the paint palette there, and you can, once you've added it, you can tap and drag it to move it to anywhere in the video area you would like, and then a 2-finger pinch will allow you to resize it and also tilt. Then we're going to add some text over the top. So again, select the text in the special effects. It will bring up a range of fonts and colours and options. You select that, and then just change it to say whatever it is you would like to say. So we're going to put welcome to Holyrood. And then again, you can tap and drag to move it to wherever you would like it to appear in the screen. And the 2-finger pinch will increase the size or decrease the size and allow you to tilt or rotate. How would we do that if that was a video clip rather than a still image? So again, go into your library where we've pre-recorded a video. This is just a simple video of me dropping some paintbrushes on an empty desk. You can use the 2-finger pinch to resize the area of the video you want to be seen. Handy if you want it to be in a landscape format. And then just tap and hold the pink record button. Click on the actual clip down at the bottom, and it will bring up the range of effects that you can use. I'm now going to show you how to trim that same clip. Just select trim. And then you'll see the grey shaded area is actually the full original video, which I didn't select to record. So you can then use the yellow slider to adapt which areas of the video that you wanted. So that's if there's any bits you've missed out, or if you've been a bit overcautious and recorded a little bit too much. and then just select done. And that's recorded as a trimmed video. So we're going to put a little bit of lettering over the top of that. So again, select the clip and then effects will pop up. And back to the text, we'll pick a different font this time. And we'll just call this washing your paintbrushes. And again, the 2-finger pinch allows you to resize and change the tilt of that lettering. So what would that look like as a final clip? There it is there. Okay, there are also pre-made poster options that you can use. So if you select the posters, it will bring up a range of themed options, lots and lots of different options there for different types of videos. We're going to select today this Once Upon a Time one. So you just select that, and then it allows you to edit the text. There's one or two that don't for some reason, that you just have to go with the phrase that's there, but most of them do. So we're going to arrange that to suit us. And then again, all you do is tap and hold the pink record button and you'll see it being added to the timeline at the bottom. That's what that would look like at the end. So far there, we've covered creating your own still titles using photos or images, and creating your own moving titles using small sections of video and adding text over the top, or using the pre-prepared poster backgrounds and then adapting the lettering that's on them. So over on the Apple Teacher website, there's some lovely examples of how clips can be used to explain learning in a more subject-specific way. So there's a couple there, and a nice one there. So definitely go and have a wee look at some of the suggestions that they have over there. So we're now going to look at labelling a diagram, image or drawing. So kind of similar to what they've done there in those subject-specific ones. So here's my picture of my brushes, and we're going to label the parts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the original image in my photos, select that. Just going to shift it over slightly so that it's central. And then I'm going to tap to record, and you can see it appearing in the timeline. What I'm then going to do is I'm going to split that one clip into 3 separate pieces because I've got 3 bits I would like to label. So tap the clip and the split option appears there next to trim. And this is quite simple. You just pull the toggle along to where you would like to split it and then tap split. So we've now got 2 clips. I'm going to tap the second clip and repeat the process. So pulling the toggle along and then tapping split. So we've now got 3 separate clips, and we're going to add lettering to each of those. So tapping the clip, effect, back to text, and we're going to label the bristles first. And again, using the 2-finger pinch, I'm going to resize and rotate that until it's right on top of the area I want to label. I'm going to select the second clip and repeat. So into effects, text, and label that area up. And then for our third and final clip. Okay, if you want to see what that looks like, you just press the playback button there and it will show you that all rolled together. Now, At the beginning, I said to you, when you're adding a photo or a video or recording a photo and video directly into the app, you can speak and it will create voiceover. However, sometimes when you're doing this, and this has happened to me quite a bit, you will actually pick up background noise if you're doing it, maybe especially in a noisy household. So I'm going to show you how to delete any unwanted audio. So select the clip you wish to mute. And then there's the mute option appears. Now you can mute the original video if it already had sound when you brought it in, or you can mute the recorded audio that's appeared over the top. So you can do that individually for each clip as you move through. Adding live titles is one of the great advantages of clips. So this is great for any student who might have a hearing impairment, or even students viewing your video without sound late at night or in a noisy atmosphere at home, or say on the bus to school where it might not be appropriate to have the volume on. So next to the pink record button is the live titles icon. Select that. And that brings you up a variety of options of where you wish the titles to appear on the video screen, down at the bottom, in the middle. So we're going to go for down at the bottom today. And then as you record, you simply speak and say, before washing your brush, make sure to wipe off any extra paint on the paper towel. And then those words actually appear. After that, if you tap the clip, and then tap live titles again, it brings it up, and that allows you to correct any words it's picked up from you incorrectly, or add any grammar, or add any exclamation marks or things like that that you would like to be in there. You can also do this speaking in a foreign language. So that would be really handy if you're teaching a modern language, or perhaps if you have a pupil who's EAL. So next to the live titles there, you see the little globe, and you can scroll through for a variety of different languages. So today we're going to pick French. And then select where you would like the words to appear on the video.
Avant de laver le pinceau, veuillez à bien essuyer le surplus de peinture sur l'essuie-tout.
And then whatever you say in that foreign language will appear on your video. So again, you've the option after you've recorded it to tap into the clip and then bring up live titles and make any edit that you would like to. So watching back your film, at any point during your recording, you can simply watch back your film. There's all our clips along at the bottom, and you would just select play, and it will roll through what you've got so far. And then we've got the parts of the brush. And our live titles over the top. So you can reorder your clips at any point. With the step 1, step 2, step 3, I tend to add them in much later, actually, after I've filmed. So what you can do to reorder any clip is simply tap and hold the clip, and then just drag it to where you would like it in the timeline. So for the posters saying step 1, step 2, that's what I did. I did them at the end and then just dragged them into the place I wanted them to be. Animated stickers, these are quite cute, fun emojis that you can add in. So in the stickers section, there's a range of different ones there, or you can go down to the themes at the bottom. So we're here in the Disney theme, and then you just select what character you would like. It takes a wee second to download, and then you can just, the 2-finger pins to drag.
Rinse your brush in clean water.
And that's what it looks like moving in the film. Adding music. So once you're getting further along and you've got all your different parts, all your clips and everything you're happy with, then you can add a little music over the top. So there's our film along the bottom. And then you would simply go up to the music icon up at the top. You can choose to have none, soundtracks, or you can put your own music on. This is the soundtracks, so a whole range of different themed music to suit. This one here I tend to use a lot. This was actually recorded without sound, so you can't quite hear it. But you just tap it there once it's downloaded and then select done. And that adds that to your entire video. So it's quite useful as it adapts the volume so as not to overpower any spoken sections. And then it also phrases the melody of the music you've chosen to round up nicely at the end of each clip section. So it does usually sound quite good. So once you've got the majority of your clips ready to go, we've added some music, we're pretty much finished. This is how you would save it as a video. So selecting that square icon at the side, save video. Now this does sometimes take a wee minute depending on how many different things you've added in over the top. But once you're done, it's saved to your library. So you can just come out there, go into your photos album, and there it will be sitting down at the bottom, ready to go. So let's have a look at what we've got there as a final video.
Before washing your brush, make sure to wipe off any extra paint on a paper towel.
So in total, that video maybe took me about 15 minutes to make using the Clips app. I think the more you practice with it, definitely the faster you get and the more sort of intuitive it feels. If you're filming footage live, what you can do, obviously we talked about this right at the beginning, you can take photo or video using the front screen or the back camera. On the iPhone, that then also gives you the option to use Memoji or Animoji filters. Unfortunately, you can't do that on the Glasgow City iPads because you don't have the messaging service. But what I did was I just filmed those clips on my iPhone and then airdropped them over to the iPad, and they worked in the iPad. Another top tip to help you with the pace of your videos, you can use the slow-mo and record things a little bit slower. So here's a wee example. That was one that we'd done for the Glasgow Create 30-day challenge. Another useful thing is to use time-lapse. So quite a lot of the techniques or videos that we've been making for our young people are quite lengthy processes, but if you film the original video using time-lapse. So this was a drawing that I was doing, and it probably took about 50 minutes for me to do it to show the pupils. But actually in the time-lapse video, it comes out as about 20 seconds. So that's a good way to help with pace, keep it a little bit punchy when you're making your videos. And the last tip that I have today would be, you can basically turn anything on your iPad into a video. Some of the like PowerPoints, you talking through them, things like that, just by using that screen record button. So if you, in the top right-hand corner, if you drag down, then that little button there is the screen record, and that gives you the option to record anything on the screen, and it will go straight into your photos and videos, and then you can add it into the Clips app from there. So that's everything that I had to say about Clips today. As I said, if any of you would like me to email you this presentation directly so that you can go back through some of those videos, because it's all a bit quick when we're squeezing it into half an hour, that's no problem. I know that my email address is up at the beginning.
Laurie, thank you so much for that fantastic presentation. I'm personally a big fan of Clips, so it was great to see. So thank you so much, and I know people probably would be very appreciative of you sharing the presentation. So you can do so via the file section on the team, or by
perfect, yeah,
whatever suits best. But can I just say a huge thank you for putting the time into that presentation. We really appreciate it. So thank you so much, and thank you all colleagues that tuned in today. Just a wee reminder, yesterday's coffee break was rescheduled just because of some of the technical difficulties across the city yesterday. So that session will now be tomorrow at 10:30, and it will be colleagues from Hindland Secondary, so Paul and Kathleen will be exploring some of the digital tools to support blended learning and recovery stage, and that will be at 10:30 with Andrew and colleagues tomorrow. So we hope you can tune in. So thank you once again to Laurie and to everyone for tuning in today. We hope you have a lovely day.